Listen, I'm not trying to come off as rude or angry, and I know that you're just trying to be friendly since we're going to be spending a lot of time together in the days to come. But could you leave me alone for a little while? No, I'm not mad. I'm not exactly mad. I'm not mad at you, if that's what you're wondering. No. Well, I don't know. It feels like I'm mad about this situation, but I think that's only because it's made me realize some things that make me a bit upset. That's all. It isn't because of what you plan to do, it isn't because of you, it's just... This whole situation is incredibly stressful for me. And as I dig deeper into the results of this situation, I just get even more stressed, and I need some time to think about all of this and get my thoughts in order, okay? I don't know. I don't know if it would help to talk about it. In truth, I don't really talk about my problems that much. At least, not to other people. Well, I don't want to burden others with my problems. I should be able to solve them on my own. After all, I'm not as strong as everyone else. I'm somewhat smarter than some of my friends, but sometimes I still doubt myself. And I shouldn't, according to them, but I do. So, to spare them a little bit of stress, since I'm always turning to them for help, I at least try to solve my own problems. When I can, that is. When they don't affect anyone else. I know that friends are supposed to be there for you. You're supposed to be able to turn to them for guidance, or for just someone to listen to you talk. But I don't want to bother my friends with this stuff, and I certainly don't want to bother you with it, okay? You don't mean that. No, you don't. No one can ever be unbothered by things that are so stressful. There is no way in hell you wouldn't be bothered by me ranting to you about what's going on in my mind. Really? Alright, fine, if you say so. I guess I might as well do it willingly, since if I don't, you'll just look me in the eye and make me say it, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I know, but still. I don't mean to offend you by saying that. I really don't. It's just... It is a thought that's occurred to me sometimes. I do worry, you know? You've made me fall asleep twice, just by looking into my eyes. I do worry sometimes that you'll make me do other things. No, nothing like that, no. Just other things that maybe I wouldn't normally do, or that I just don't want to do. And I don't know. Just the idea of not being able to control myself. That is a bit of a fear of mine. The rest... Well... Truthfully, I could return to the walls. I could get back there safely. Why don't I? Honestly, I'm scared to go back. I'm scared because things aren't right at home exactly. No one is hurting me or anything. It's just... an old friend of mine has been very distant recently. And even though his sister and I have tried talking to him, tried reasoning with him, tried reaching out to him, he just continues to push us away. And that really isn't like him. He always chastises us because, well, we do tend to worry over him a bit more than he'd like, but he's never been this distant when we've tried to help him. And that scares me. I'm either going to lose my best friend or I already have, and I can't bear the thought of watching him drift farther away from us. I just can't. How long have I known him? God, it's been years. Ever since I was just a little boy. He found me after some other kids had been picking on me and beating me. No. It wasn't because I'd done them any harm. It was just... I was weak. I was different. So they decided to hurt me for it. You know how that feels? I'm sorry. I don't know. I know that isn't a nice feeling. And I'm sorry that you've had to experience it. What else is bothering me? Well, it's about the way that I would return to the walls. Have you ever heard of Titan shifters? Well, they're human beings who possess the ability to turn into a Titan. And I'm one of those people now. I have been for a while, but I'm still not used to it. And the thing about that is, in 13 years, probably less now, actually, I'm going to die. And that could come one of two ways. Either the curse that comes with this power will slowly drain my body of all of its strength and energy, and I'll die. Or if I go back, the people in the walls, we stole this power from our enemies. And we want to keep it, of course, as anyone would. Just like you want to keep me, for protection. So, if I go back, when my 13 years are up, before I can die from this curse, they'll turn someone else into a Titan, and I can tell by the look on your face you already know what I'm going to say. I'll be eaten. I know it's horrible. Believe me, I know. I was almost eaten by a Titan. God, it feels like it's been years, but it's barely been 2. I was almost eaten, and it was the most horrifying moment of my life. And now, because of what I am, because of what I had to do, I had to eat someone to gain this power, and because I took the power from him, I have his memories too. And I can remember. I can remember. Yeah. I remember everything that he saw. Everything that he felt. I don't want to go through that. I don't. And as much as I want to go back to see the rest of my friends, the ones I'm still close with, I almost feel safer with you now. Now that I know that you plan to keep me alive as long as you can, and that you don't intend to eat me. You don't, right? Good. I know you don't plan to straight up kill me, but if I were to die, you would? You'd bring me to the sea? But why? Why? Out of respect? That's very kind of you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I do. There's something I want to ask you. And I think that it's possible. But you don't have to do it if you don't want to, okay? No. I'm not asking you to kill me before the curse dies. Although, depending on how weak and frail I get, I might ask you to. Just so my death can be a bit quicker and less painful. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. When things get closer to the end. What I wanted to ask you was, when I first woke up after you used whatever power you have on me, for a while I couldn't remember what had happened. It all just seemed like a dream, like a nightmare. I want to forget. I want to forget what I am. I want to forget. I want to forget his memories. I want to forget all of the pain that I have had to go through. I just want to forget. You can make me forget some of it? What parts? His memories? You can really make me forget? Thank you. Really, thank you. I don't know what to say other than thank you. 1,000,000 times over and over, thank you. What is it? There's a catch? Is it something that you want in exchange? Sort of. What is it? You want me to be happy? I'll be happy. Once I forget, I'll be happy. Really. That's been something that's weighed on my mind a lot recently. Once I forget, trust me, I'll be happy as can be. You want me to be happy a different way. What is it? No. Look, I'm sure it isn't selfish, but if it is, I won't think of it as such, I promise. What I'm asking of you It's entirely selfish. I'm asking you to erase another person's memories from existence. And I'm asking you to do it because I can't bear the thought of remembering the person I killed. No, it wasn't by choice, but still. It haunts me, and it feels like it's eating away at my soul. So my request is selfish. So I won't think yours is. And even if it is, I won't see it that way. So just tell me what it is that you want. What? You want to make me fall in love with you? Why? You were watching me the entire time that I was riding all the way out here? You fell in love with me? That's why you wanted to keep me and none of the other explorers who have come out this far? I think that would make me really happy too.